guys, Alli here, and welcome back to another video where today I'm going to make an acrylic acrylic sign. So what that is you cut out with a laser cutter, then you make a little base for it. Then right in the base or like under it, you add LEDs under it, and when you turn on the LEDs, whatever color you want, the Edgelit acrylic sign will glow that color, and it's really cool. It has 2 layers of it if you want to, and that's really cool. And you need a laser cutter to cut it out. And you're probably asking, where am I going to get a laser cutter? Good question. I am actually going to the circ lab. My dad talked to one of the teachers on summer vacation, and I'm allowed to go there and use the laser cutter, so let's go to the circ lab. I am here in the circ lab at my school, and I am doing an edge acrylic sign, and here's the laser cutter right here. Now I'm going to show you the software for our little picture that we're doing. This is my logo. We're going to use this for the sign. The words are backwards because we're using the back side of the glass. Also, it's not in the heart because we're using 2 separate sheets. Here's the edge where the laser cutter is going to cut it, so that's going to be our round point, the edge of it. Now I'm going to take off the protective coating on one side so the laser cutter will work. There we go. The printer is all set up. We have our little picture to cut into our little plastic. And since the lid is up, the laser is not going to cut, but we're just going to test it to see how it goes. So let's start this. That looks good. Here's it cutting in fast motion. It is really cool in my opinion how it forms. And you might see some sparks from the laser cutter because it's touching the bottom where we set the glass, right there. So you might see some sparks. We are done with the cut, so let's see how it turned out. Let's get that. Here's the outline of it, which I can put my face in. Get this. Here is my love. Here's my heart part of my logo, and this, my words. You can't see that well. So here it is. Here it is. Now we have to do the lighting for it. Here is the base that we're going to be using. It's 2 separate things. One of them is going to slide in and the other is just going to be the top. One's black, one's white. The one with the holes is going to be white. The reason why the other one is black because we don't want the Neopixels shining through it and messing up the whole thing. We are back from the circ lab, and here is our little pieces, and it's going to sit together like this or something like that, but not touching. Did I put that on backwards? I put it on backwards. Anyways, so I already glued down the Neopixels on this because they were all getting all uneven. So here's the roll of Neopixels that we used. Here's the Arduino and the holder. We are going to put that right here, I think. And here are all the wires, so let's get soldering. I'm going to spray paint this black on this so the Neopixels won't shine through the base. So let's get started. Now we've soldered all the Neopixels and the wires. Now we are going to run some test code. Let's see if it works. All right, let's plug this in. All right, it's downloading it. Will it work? Yay, it works. Now let's try and make it turn to a certain color.
We are using the Arduino program. We are using the Adafruit Neopixel library, which makes Neopixels really easy. The Neopixels are on pin 2, and the button is on pin 3. This chooses the light that we're using, like red and white and rainbow cycle. This tells it when to press the button. So whenever you press the button, it's like, oh, I'll change it to that mode. Make the back row where the red is basically what that program is saying. And this one down here is saying make the front row where the text is white. We have the Neopixels show a rainbow cycle around the pixels, is what it's saying right here.
I assembled the base. Now I am going to put the glass parts in, my logo. I'm going to put this in. So there are the words. And here's the heart. Right. Now let's plug it in. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Now here's a cool part that I thought. So above here, you can see that it's like all separate. I mean, obviously you can see that by this, but up here you can see like that's clearly red. Yeah, you can see the Neopixels, the white shining on it. I think that's really cool, but when I press this button, this is the cool part. Isn't that cool? It's called Chasing Rainbow, so if you look up here, it's like the rainbow is like chasing the colors right in front of it. But I think this is my favorite. It's really cool. I want to thank the school and Mr. Vogel for letting me use this, and they got this amazing circle lab. So thank you. That's all I have to show for you today. So please do hit that subscribe button right down there and hit the bell so you won't miss any videos, and goodbye.